last time we left y'all on red. All right, yes. Read the question. Private chat. What they asking?
This question says, how do you make your man feel secure in a relationship when you make more than him? Are we letting him just pay the light bill and we pay everything else?
Why I gotta be like the light bill? Why I just can't like, okay, you pay rent and I do everything else. So give him like, this is my kingdom, this is my home, I stay here. But the light bill is kind of slapping on.
Don't do that because my light bill high as hell. He can pay my light bill.
Your light bill shouldn't be high. Yeah, I just feel like that's a bill. If you stay on top of it, it's not going to be that high. Now, if his ass is paying rent, that's a high bill where he could feel comfortable, like he's doing something. Your light bill, $500 every month?
We're not going to talk about me because they might be watching. I ain't even about
you know
to
why?
do
If
that.
so, because you're not paying it. You just probably like, for most people.
Anyway,
for people
moving
that
right
not.
along.
I feel like he shouldn't be paying no light bill.
I feel like how long he going to continue to make, because this make me feel like he's making a significant
low
amount, right?
Okay.
So for me, how long we going to stay in that predicament? Like, how long you going to continue to be okay with your $10 an hour job? What's stopping you from...
Who say it's $10? Because
I'm just
14,
saying,
15 still equal $10 an hour.
I'm just saying, just to throw a random number out there, like, how long we going to stay that? Now, granted, if there's a reason why, let's say he got laid off or medical issues or something like that, I mean, you're not going to just pay a PSE&G bill. You want to pay cable. You want to buy some food. You want to do something. Like, I feel like that's like, I don't know. For me, in my household,
Here go the bullshit. Here go the bullshit.
I personally feel like a man's role
Speak your truth, sis.
You know, provide the roof for his family, and the woman's job is to, you know, maintain that household. So for me, I personally wouldn't be okay with him just paying a light bill for a significant amount of time. If circumstances change and that's all he could afford at that time, but I'm not going to allow you to continue to only be okay with that. I don't want a man that's okay with only being able to pay the light bill. So for me, it's not that you can only pay the light bill. My problem is that you're okay with only paying the light bill. I need some hustle about my man.
But she said,
I need some hustle.
Should I? Not as if he only could. She asking, should she be okay?
I shouldn't be okay with that.
I think that she just like use the light bill as like a lower bill. Like, I don't know, because maybe
Are we letting him just pay the light bill?
I think she just picking like, I don't know. That's the way that I read it.
That makes me feel like he makes a significant lower amount.
But me personally, I know for a fact, like, no matter who I'm with, I plan to make more than them. I just want to make a lot of money.
Okay.
But how you gonna say you plan to make more? How you know how he comes in
the
door?
But
how you know how this man comes in the door?
I'm not saying that. No, if he comes in the door with more, that's a blessing. I would be happy. So what I'm saying is, I'm not entering a relationship expecting somebody to make more than me, because I feel like I'm gonna make some money.
Popular shit.
I feel the same way.
If he can only pay a certain amount of bills in the house, I agree with Yaz. Like, if that's okay, it's okay for this particular time, but it can't go on moving forward. Like, what are you doing for growth?
Time on it.
It's like, what are you doing for growth? I mean, realistically, the lights make the house run. So you're paying an important bill.
That rent make the house run.
No,
without that rent, you ain't gonna have no house. If I'm paying the rent, like, I mean, what I'm saying is you're contributing to something that's significant, which is good. But for how long? That's very important.
Like, if you're paying, if this year you're able to pay just the PSE&G bill, next year you should be able to pay the whole year.
He just paid one bill.
I'm just giving it some steps. It depends. Some
if
people progress is different.
Yeah, if it's
some people progress is different. Like you said, depending on the circumstance. We don't know.
They didn't state that. You getting frustrated?
I need the reason. Gotta be a reason.
But whatever. What I'm saying is, what for me, whatever the reason is. I understand the reason, but we have to have a plan moving forward.
No, you have to have a plan right now.
Moving
forward, because sometimes you allow them to get comfortable in that space. So he ain't got no hustle about him. He know you holding everything down.
If I'm holding it down, okay, and this is what you're able to. We're gonna go from moving forward, which means once you tell me that that's all you can pay, I just need to know what's the growth plan. If the growth plan is not significant for me, then no, it's not.
So why can't he just pay more than just the light bill? So like who to say he can't? Like he probably could. So you getting what, 2 checks a month? Like you can break that down and pay more than one, like the light bill. Like I'm just not running with child support. I'm not running with. I don't care. Like you gotta pay something else. Like you gotta get food and the light bill. You gotta do something else. I'm not just selling for the light bill.
Are we moving in with those agreements that you just gonna pay a light bill, or are we
already living together? Like y'all already living together. And something happened.
Okay, so if something happened, then absolutely, yeah, you holding down.
If something happened, yes. Now, if you walk into that relationship, if from the gate y'all looking for apartments and it's like I can only pay the light bill. We've been living together for 5 years and he's only paying the light bill.
But you knew that.
You knew that coming in there. So it's like that's kind of on you. You can't sit up there and sign up for something then expect something different. So absolutely. I guess it depends on the circumstances.
I don't know. For me, it has to be a time frame because I don't even want my man to feel like he the man of the house just paying the light bill.
Well, I think he probably won't feel like he's the man of the house just paying the light bill because
I'm the man of the house.
He probably feel less than like it's probably taking.
That brings it back to me. My man cannot be comfortable in that space with just paying a light bill.
Well, we have 2 groups. Some men be like feel less than. Some like, hey, it's a bill.
It's a bill.
I'm contributing.
But I don't have a problem with holding down the house until you figure something out. But you're not about to get comfortable with it. Like you gotta have some hustle.
But why is it okay for you just to pay the light bill?
I'm a lady.
What do that mean? What do that mean? Like, what if a man was writing it like I make more and I want her to feel comfortable, so I just say, "Huh, babe, pay the light bill."
Okay,
if she want to be the woman of the house, she need to pay half.
Like,
to be the woman of the house.
Why
can't men say that?
Yeah, why
we roommates? We roommates if I'm paying half.
But if he pay all, you're not a roommate. You're the woman of the house.
Stereotype. No.
Okay.
But why?
Stereotype.
That is bullshit.
That is not no real answer. That is a lazy answer. That stereotype.
Because women want to be women of the house when it's convenient.
So, because
first of all, you sit up there and say, I need a man of the house, but I'm not submitting to him. But he pay all my bills, but I'm not going. Come on, you can't pick and choose. If you doing stereotype, but it's stereotype. If you're doing stereotype,
that's your personality. That's your personality, though. But that means if y'all roommates, you can't.
What you gonna stand on?
That is true. That is
true. You gonna be the. You just said stereotype. So if you gonna be the stereotype woman to just be like, okay, he pay the bills, I take care of the home. Okay, so you're okay with just submitting to all of that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And you don't.
She is lying, y'all. She is.
First of all, she talks too much shit. She always doing some bullshit. Like you not even like. No, you first of all, you a Virgo. You a Virgo. Yes. Y'all, I read y'all just hard to deal with. Y'all just hard to deal with.
We fresh on Virgo season.
Yeah, don't do that.
Y'all hard to deal with.
All right. Next question.
No, hold on. Let's walk this back down for a minute.
You a Virgo. The people don't know you. I know you. The people don't know.
I do not have a problem with submitting to my man for other reasons other than him providing. Okay. For me, submitting is not what you could do for me. It's what's in you. Like, what's going to make me submit to you is how you stand up in front of me. I need you to present yourself to me as a man that I can follow.
Yes.
Like, you gotta,
She been listening to me now.
Virgo.
She been listening to me, y'all.
You gotta stand up and you gotta be able to stand in
front of me. He gotta stand up in it.
Stand up in it. You gotta stand up right in front of me. And I be like, you gotta be
yes.
Like, if I get mad, you get bigger, man.
Yes. Like, your bark gotta be bigger than mine.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like, I got a lot of
See, Virgos are toxic. This is not they are toxic. You just heard her. They are very toxic.
We know toxic. I agree, guys. I agree.
Exactly. Like, you can't be like, all I got is the light bill. For how long? How long we doing this?
If your nigga coming to you like, oh my God, you need to leave.
How long we doing this? Like, all right, so what's the plan? I need a plan of action. It's okay with you holding him down, but we need a plan of action.
Yeah, I agree.
We not about to allow me, you not about to be comfortable with me being the man of this house.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Virgo.
If I'm paying, I better come home with a cooked meal, a clean house, the laundry done. The kids better be washed up and in bed.
And what else?
Mr. Mom. Break your ass down. You gonna go get another job. You go to McDonald's in the morning, Wendy's at night, Starbucks on the weekend. Figure it out. Like, stand up in it. Like, it's too many opportunities out here for you to be okay with whatever you settling for, because that's a settlement. Even if you like, hold it down for a year, I'm gonna go pick up a trade. I do that. I hold everything down.
What if it's 5?
Yourself. 5 what?
Years.
Girl.
Some trades take a while.
Sure. No, it don't.
When they go in a Lincoln Tech?
Absolutely.
And Lincoln Tech don't take that long. It take no 5 years. Lincoln Tech don't take 5 years.
Right now, shout out to my baby. He graduated with his associate's degree and his diploma.
Okay, brag about your son.
Lincoln Tech for HVAC. So, I hold it down for a year. You got about a year. Go pick up a trade. But when you spin that block with that certificate, baby, no. This belongs to you.
Right. I agree.
Moving on.
Plan of action, ladies.
Okay, it says, me and this man have been dealing with each other for over a year. He's been at my house every night for the past year also. But we are not in a relationship. We are just friends.
They roommates. Like I said, they roommates.
No, because I hear her say he paid no bills.
Oh, he at her house.
She said he's been at my house for the past year.
Link.
Yeah,
he is staying link.
We is not judging this woman, whoever it was.
It doesn't
have like a question of what I don't know. Like,
all right, so wait, read it again, because I think it went over my head.
It said, me and this man have been dealing with each other for over a year. He's been at my house every night for the past year also. But we are not in a relationship. We are still just friends.
So that means to me, she want more. For me, I feel like it sounds like she want more.
It's giving like she want more.
She want more, but she allow him. She didn't have a plan of action. She allowed that man to keep showing up to her house for a year.
Yeah. But what is just friends though? Like, is he just sleeping there? Like they see other people?
Tanya,
like,
wrong.
What is just friends? Like, how do she identify with just friends?
There's no title on it. Like, they go out, they chill, they sleep.
She sound like she just helps her friend out. Like, you don't got a place to stay, you can stay here.
On the couch.
That's what it's giving
Not
to
for
me.
A year. You're enabling that.
Some friends need help longer.
You're enabling that predicament because she said.
Or did she low key fall in love with a friend? I don't.
Clearly, it sounds like to me, he sleeps where they together, but they ain't together. They got a situationship.
It sounds like a situationship,
and
like
she want more.
A year-long situationship, and I don't know how that transition gonna be. It sounds like he's already comfortable. A year?
Yeah,
that's a long time.
Hell yeah.
That's a long time.
You allow that man to come up in your house. It don't sound like she ain't say he paid a bill.
Listen,
no.
Friends and no friends, people.
That's
y'all gotta set boundaries from the beginning. You gotta set boundaries from the beginning.
If you went into it like, oh, we just kicking it, we friends, we hanging out, we doing what we do, and then I'm going home to whatever, then you allowed that to continue for so long.
Yeah.
Now it's normal. He don't have to invest in you. He don't have to commit to you because you gave him that long of a time to, give you the bare minimum, and you was okay with the bare minimum for a whole year. A whole year. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
That's a long time. So you let him get comfortable. And now you want more.
I feel like if she want more, it's time to have that conversation.
It's absolutely time to have
and
that conversation.
If he not on the same page, I think he should go.
Because it don't sound like she got nothing to lose. He live with you, so
no, he don't live there. She said he come at night.
After 90 days is you live. 30, he lived there.
30. If he gets some mail,
he lived there. A year. He lives 30, there.
He's a resident.
I think they need to have that hard conversation. Either
it's
you
not
with me or you're
hard. It's not that hard.
Sometimes
it may be hard because she might be comfortable. She might not want to lose.
But maybe she don't know how to start the conversation. She don't know how to address it.
Let me tell you how to start it. If you listen, you sit him down and you send him a text. What are we doing here?
Why you gotta send him a text?
Don't send him a text. Wait till he come home because I know he got a key. I know he got a key.
You gonna send him down, then send him a text? No, we gonna talk this out.
Or send him a text. No. Why he out? Because he said he come at night or whatever the case may be.
No, don't have that.
That's a
face-to-face conversation. I
don't care.
So you can read that body language. You can read all of that. Have that face-to-face conversation.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here? How long are we going to continue to do this? Do you see us, being committed to each other, being in a relationship together, investing in each other?
Right. I agree. All right. And let's move on to the next question.
Next question. All right. Oh, he's like, next caller.
If you saw your friend's husband or wife on a date, do you tell your friend? Do you say something to the person? Or do you mind your business?
Staying out of grown people business.
Now that I'm older,
sticky.
I done been through life. I'm staying out of grown folks' business. And to some people that may sound crazy, because once upon a time it sounded crazy to me too. But I'm just not getting into it. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing to the person. If I saw them, I'm pretty sure they saw me. Like, I might make myself visible, but I'm not gonna say nothing to them. I'm not calling my friend. I'm not taking pictures. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just not getting into it.
I'll drink while you speak.
I mean, I'm gonna just say that. I don't know. Y'all can chime in if y'all want to. I'm not getting into it.
Stay with it.
I'm not getting into it because I don't want to be the person who brings something negative to my friend. I also don't want to be the person who they look at me, their partner is looking at me a certain type of way. So it's like, if I know that I'm saying something to you, it's a husband and wife. 9 times out of 10, if I tell you this information, y'all not going to break up. Y'all not going to do anything. So now it's like, I look like the person who tried to ruin the relationship. So it's like, y'all done got back together, key, and then I'm still being side looked at a certain type of way. Like, I just feel like it's too many different elements and too many things that can happen. That's just like, no. And to be honest, I don't even know if I would want somebody to tell me. Like, I don't know.
Well, for me, I feel like I agree with a lot that you said, but for me, I think I will definitely make my presence known. I probably will walk over there because 9 times out of 10, these sneaky niggas gonna be like, oh yeah, she wilding because I was with my cousin. Bitch, I seen you do more with your cousin. I don't know what type of cousins you are. I would definitely tap you on the shoulders. What we doing? And if you decided to bring it back to your wife or your husband, now you got to explain, why did we get into it? Mm-hmm. So that's up to you. I'm making my presence known so you could know, and then if it go elsewhere, it just go elsewhere.
So you're making your presence known so he could be the one to take it back.
Yes, because he's going to say something.
Take it back
or
leave
it. Oh, I saw Tanya.
Where you see her at? Oh, he told me he saw you. Yeah, I feel like, I'm gonna be honest,
I feel like that's sketchy because most of the time when a person, the man or the woman, get to tell a story first, they spin the narrative, and for the person is going to take what they say like it was the truth. Oh, you didn't have, because they're going to rationalize it. You came to me first. You didn't have to tell me, but you told me. Oh, so what you're saying to me must be true. No, they're telling you first because they want to spin the story the way that they want to spin it.
But
so for me, it's like that's kind of tricky too.
It is, but I wouldn't. I'm the type of friend. I'm not bringing that to your door, like you said. Like, it's a marriage. First of all, by me telling you this, what is going to change? Nothing. It's just going to bring sadness to you. And I don't want to see you hurt. Like, I feel for me, at some point, you know your nigga, you know your wife, you know the person you dealing with. Like, if everybody said, oh yeah, he's a cheater or she's a cheater, you know that. Low key, you know that. You just want proof of finding out. You got to do your homework. I'm not going to do it for you.
But then once you presented with the truth, it's like, what are you going to do? If I know that nothing is going to change, why am I just going to add to what you're to something? Like, I'm just adding to what you already know.
Yeah, so like, I don't feel like I would go, girl, let me tell you. Oh, boy, let me tell you. I'm not doing that. I wouldn't tell him.
No, I seen Sharif at such and such. No,
I'm not doing that. That was never my personality.
Sharif's over there clutching their pearls. Like, why? What I do?
It just, like you said, I stay out of grown folks' business. Like, it don't got nothing to do with me. At some point, like, I only say that because you feel for your friend. Like, you don't want to bring that type of pain to their door.
Right.
And at the same time, you don't want to see them hurting. And it's like, you want better for them. But that's the decision they got to make.
Right.
I absolutely agree with you. I don't want to bring pain to your door. I don't want you to feel sad. But I don't want you out here looking dumb on these streets either.
So by you telling me, and you still looking dumb.
So then you have that, you made that choice for you to continue to look dumb. Mm-hmm. But so, all right, for me, and y'all know this from like a couple of episodes ago, I'm telling, well, I felt like I was telling. But all 2023, I made a vow to myself to stay out of grown people business. However, I would not feel, because they said if you saw a husband or a wife on a date, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night knowing I saw your man on a date. Because we said a date, right? Mm-hmm. Or your man on a date. And I was like, okay with it. Like, I just went to sleep and walked away. Because now you don't know. If he's on a date, you don't know. So I feel like I am going to make myself present. I agree with y'all. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, hey, what's up?
Who cousin is this?
Hey, what's up, girl? I'm like, what's such and such at? How y'all doing? So now,
but by that time, if you saying that, she already, or he probably know.
Because she know for sure.
Yeah.
She's a cheatie. She know. She know.
For sure.
So, but now I want you to know that I know. So now it's a race against the clock. Who going to tell first? You going if you sit there knowing that I'm sitting across from you and you finish out your date, you don't get up and leave with no urgency. That let me know that you no longer care about what you have at home.
9 times out of 10, they're gonna leave. They're gonna leave. Like, it's gonna become uncomfortable.
They might not. I feel like it's sketchy. I will say.
Because you know why? If they're gonna say what they're gonna say, if it was a situation, why didn't I leave? If I was on a date, I was with such and such. It's just
they gonna spit. Like, you gotta understand, there's some top tier liars and manipulators out here.
Absolutely,
nobody
for sure.
If you are good at what you do, as far as lying and manipulating, you're not gonna leave. You gonna sit there and play it cool because in your brain, when I go tell the story, however I'm telling this, my family member, this my friend, it wasn't nothing serious. Like, oh, I stayed there. If it was something serious, I would have left. So you gotta know what level of person you dealing with, because they might not. They might sit there and be chilling. You never know, and not for nothing, the person that they with might know to play their role too.
Of course they know.
I honestly cannot.
So it's like it's sketchy. I would say if it was my first time out of their whole relationship,
Absolutely.
like I never heard of nothing about this man, and like it's just, then maybe I might say something. But if it's a repeated offender, I'm not saying nothing. No, I'm sorry.
That's exactly what I was about to say. If it's a case where I know she know he be out here, I'm minding my business, because baby, you already know. So it's no need for me. But then again, it's like, okay, you looking for that confirmation.
It's still sketchy. It's just sketchy
overall. By me reacting was satisfying me, like, okay.
But by me, it's not you for him. But my loyalty is to the wife or the husband that's my actual friend. My loyalty is to them. So I feel like I have a responsibility to divulge that information to you. What you do with it is up to you. I'm not telling you to leave your man. I'm not telling you to leave your wife. What I'm telling you is I'm clearing my conscience, because I know I saw somebody doing something that they should not have been doing.
But you got to think about it too. Depending on how you coming over there and you saying something, bringing that type of energy, what if that start a conflict between you and that person?
What person?
The person that they with. Because not for nothing, some people just react different. Like, what if I didn't know? So now I'm sitting here either arguing, fighting, about to catch a case over something that honestly don't got nothing to do with me.
Combative with it.
But what Tanya said, I'll go over there and say, hey,
some rolls going towards that head. I'm telling you, some rolls.
You know what's going on in people's household. They might be in an open relationship. They got a whole Will and Jada situation going on. So sometimes you do gotta assess the situation. But
no, I'm saying I would not. I would just try to just look it out, like peep it out, like, okay, they just sitting there talking. So, okay, they just talking. It could be just a friend. But if I see more than just talking,
what do you mean?
Smooch.
If you sitting at a table and y'all
I'm going to the bathroom.
Just me and you.
We could be just friends, though. We could just be friends.
So you okay with your man going out to eat or to get drinks, or what's considered a date? Are you okay with that with his friend? And you don't know? Yeah, stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Absolutely.
I would have an issue with that. I would have an issue. It's like, I think it's more so it's the word, like, I'm going on a date. Like, if you like, I'm going out with my friend, my coworker I work with, Teresa, da-da-da. Oh, okay.
So is that like cheating on a date if you go with your coworker after?
No, I don't. If I know that y'all mad cool, I don't think that's cheating.
No. It's a coworker. You just go for it.
If you're meeting up with somebody in an intimate setting and your partner is not aware, that's a date.
Anything you
hiding.
If I know,
innocent, then it's like it's just something you told me. Like, you just hanging out with your friend. But if you're making plans and it's something intimate and you ain't...
the question said they were on a date. So for me, that's an intimate setting.
Right. Yeah. So it must be a
So was it Cheesecake Factory?
Cheesecake Factory not giving date for me. That's giving, we just got off work. We about to go blow off some steam, talk about our boss. Like, it's not giving date. I don't know, because I've never been there, though, but it just sounds like it's not giving date.
But this is my thing. It's all about perception. Like, it could have been that. Like, they really, suppose she do know, and it just looked like that to you. And then, like you said, what do you do? Do you still say?
When you make yourself present, and I come and like, oh, what's up? This my coworker, Janet. This is my coworker, Tanya. Or
but if you walk up there, then he be like,
and he look shocked.
Yeah, nah, this my cousin. You kind of low key know. Like, don't play. Now I'm gonna be mad because like you kind of playing in my face because I know 9 times out of 10 it's not your cousin.
But do you know all the cousins?
Listen, girl, that is true. That's true. But if we've been around for a minute, I'm pretty sure we done commingle with each other's family at some point.
But like I said, I'm on my business in any situation. Date anywhere. They could be in a park
though, too. For me, it depends on the level of friendship.
True.
If it's just
and it depends on the friend. Like, is it the type of friend that, like, I could come to and say something to, and it's like, all right, you'll receive it, and, like, you'll do, or is it the type of friend where it's like, okay, now that you told me this, am I going to try to hide it to save face, or am I going to try to make it seem like it's no problem because I want my relationship to look good? It depends on the friend, too.
No, that's true.
I don't care about what type of friend. I'm still not telling you.
Let me tell you this.
I stand on that, too. I just feel like it's just sketchy.
You want to tell on your cousin?
No.
That's terrible.
I wouldn't tell on my friend either.
That's terrible. Tell me. If y'all see my man, tell me. Call me right there. Because I'm going to be there in 0.5 seconds.
Where they going to hit you at? We chat?
Yeah.
Like, I saw your man.
Nah, baby, call my phone. You my friend. You got my phone.
I mean, you just got to check it up.
I feel like, don't let them leave till I get there because I'm on the way, baby.
Your friends know your personality, and your friend group, they know who's going to tell and who's not going to tell.
Well, I told you I'm telling.
Yeah, we know you're going to tell. So if I don't tell you nothing, you be like, well, why you didn't tell me? It's like, because I feel like I was protecting you.
Not telling.
No,
but 2022 yes would have told.
No, 2024 I might go back to telling, but I had to take a break for 2023. Okay. I ain't telling. So y'all got away with it for 2023. But I'm back to telling in 2024. But if you my real friend, block that nigga and don't let them leave. I'm on my way. I'm pulling up on you. Because if it's your friend and I don't know, baby, I want to meet your friend. We gonna all be friends.
And what it's gonna do, you gonna sit out there, have this big altercation, and then y'all back home.
Because it's just your friend.
But I'm just saying,
y'all back home. And now he just gonna find a different way to sneak around and cheat, or not go back to that same spot. Like, is it really worth it?
I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth the friendship.
Because 9 times out of 10, now the girls see it. Most of the time, girls don't stop talking to them. So
they stop talking to you before they stop talking to them.
True, but I don't want to deal with that. To leave. I'm not telling you for you to leave. I'm telling you to tell your man to tighten up. Like, why are you somewhere where somebody else can see you? If you're married. Like, why you outside? Like, you just playing in my face in public? Why you outside with somebody else? You just don't care.
So is he playing in your face or their face?
No, you're playing in my face behind my back. Because
it don't got nothing to do with you. It don't got nothing to do with you.
I feel like if you want to cheat and you really love me, you better take a plane, a train, a bus, and 2 Ubers to get where you gotta go. You're not about to go around the corner where
when he could just go on that 25 or that 31.
First of all, I ain't messing with no man that ain't gonna have to take a bus, get you a transfer. No.
All right, so the moral of the story is
with no man. I'm saying that
we are minding our business.
No, we're not.
I am. I'll drink to that.
I am.
I'll drink to that. You're speaking for yourself.
Yes, it's not. But it depends.
Because it depends on the level of friendship. And for me, I feel like my friends' men know I'm telling.
Okay.
Even if I don't tell, you're gonna think I'm telling. So you gonna tell first, or you gonna get up and you gonna grab.
They're gonna tell first. They're gonna tell a different type of story. They not telling first.
If he's telling you this story and trying to add sugar on shit to make it sweet, you gonna call me and I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was that I saw, and I'm gonna leave it into your hands. I'm not telling you like messy, like girl, because like I said, I never want to be the one.
But
to tell
if you
the
friend that always tell it, it's gonna come across like you just being messy.
Exactly, and that's why I be like. Damn,
that's why I say I wouldn't.
All right,
say
Charles. So to wrap it up, If you tell her, if you don't tell, it doesn't mean that you're more or less of a friend.
Yes, it does.
Period.
You ain't my friend if you don't tell me. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, on the air, I'm not telling you.
You are, and that is absolutely, and I'll take that risk. I'll be honest.
So now you just as dirty as him because you
how we wasn't there.
Listen, he did it and you knew. You ain't tell me.
But that could go both ways, though.
We have to wrap it up. That's why I'm trying to close it out, and you keep talking shit. So I'm going back to what I say. So we gonna end it like that. We just gonna agree to disagree. Some friends gonna tell, some friends not gonna tell. But we want to thank y'all for entering the private chat. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see y'all the next time in the group chat.
Woo! Season 2, baby! Let's go!